Okay, there we go, guys. I'm actually just wanting to do a little vlog, or just a little bit on what coronavirus is doing in my town. Actually, I have been in the Bay at most of the past week, and so I've been pretty much on quarantine myself, just for being on quarantine. And honestly, you know what's happening here? The McDonald's is closed. Like, you cannot dine in. So we just went through the drive-thru. Look in here. They don't allow people to eat in McDonald's no more. You can't even eat in McDonald's. I mean, the McDonald's and all the restaurants, nobody can come and sit in. You can only go through the drive-thru. They let me come in, but they got the door open, but you really can't even do nothing but pick up an order and leave. Look at this. It's empty, bitch. It's empty. It's empty. Okay, hi guys. I'm actually outside my local Harvey's. Okay, as I was saying, I showed you a little clip of me at McDonald's. Let me tell you something. It's a beautiful day outside. It's really beautiful. It's really bright and sunny. It's about 90 degrees out here in Florida where I'm at, and it's a pretty nice day. It really is. It's nice and sunny. I'm actually feeling better than I have in a great while. I haven't really been going out in the public. I have been pretty much quarantining myself and my family. You know, we've been pretty much in the house for the past week. We only stepped out a couple of times to get water and some other essentials, but we've pretty much been inside the house. So I am the annoyed atheist. I don't believe in God and I don't believe in Satan, for anybody that don't know me. But I have been seeing so many people talking about prayer. Girl, if prayer worked, there would be no starving children. There would be nobody with cancer. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Instead of praying, why don't you use your time to do some investigating on the internet and figuring out how to kill viruses? Why don't you do that? Instead of you getting on your knees and praying for help, why don't you try to help yourself, and why don't you try to help your community? Why don't you try to help out your community? Why don't you go outside and spray down your sidewalk? Why don't you go outside and clean the outside of your house? Why don't you go outside and spray the air around your house with disinfectant? Why don't you do your part to make your community clean? Why, instead of you taking your sweet time to for all this stuff that don't matter, for all this stuff that's just a waste of time, for all this stuff that ain't gonna do shit in the long run, girl, why don't you pray? Why don't you pray for cancer? And let's see if your prayers get answered. Let's see if magically every person on the planet is gonna be cured of cancer. I bet you can't do nothing with prayer. I bet you can't. Okay? You are wasting your goddamn time. You are wasting your goddamn life sitting up and saying that you're going to pray. You're going to pray the virus away. Stop wasting your goddamn silly ass time on your fucking knees praying to a God that do not even exist. God is not real. It's nothing but a fairy tale. You are wasting your goddamn time. You are wasting your goddamn energy praying for something that will never get fixed, with you talking to your fingers at night, praying to a fucking cloud somewhere, praying to the invisible man in the cloud that ain't gonna do shit for you but waste your goddamn time and energy. Here's what you do. Instead of praying tonight, you go and do the goddess Fifi walk around your community when nobody looking. Spray your community down, spray it down with disinfectant, and clean your sidewalks, clean the outside of your home, clean the inside of your home, and try to keep your community as clean as possible. That's how you can help with the coronavirus. You actually just talking about online that you gonna pray and you gonna pray and you gonna pray. Fuck prayer. Prayer don't work. Prayer ain't gonna solve shit. Prayer ain't gonna do a goddamn thing at the end of the day, girl. It ain't. It ain't. You just wasting your goddamn time, wasting your goddamn energy. Just a waste of everything. Here comes my family, so I gotta go. But anyway, live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Oh, and get into the bow. Isn't that some fucking cuteness? Bye, y'all.